All right, so back again, trying to get consistent with this. I'm starting to kind of get a little comfortable behind the camera, but still a work in progress. The intro to the Motor Series. All right, so to start, this is, and I just guess I can just go on and show it, but this is out of a 2003 Suburban. All right, I have paired it with a set of 706 heads. All right, upgraded springs, upgraded tuning kit, BTR of course, springs, all that. I'm gonna get hardened push rods because that was suggested. Stock crank. This is the cam that I'm running. (1840p) SS2 floppy stage. Y'all know. Stock internals, pretty much. I'm changing out the injectors. I'm gonna get some big ones. Truck intake, which is kind of slept on, which is why I'm going with that one for this application. What else? This is the reason I'm at a standby, right? CH25 does work for LS blocks, or so I've been researching since it happened. But those were for a 2005 block. They would not fit in here, and I tried everything. So called them up, got that situated. New cam bearings on the way. My main bearings, they on the way, and then I got a gasket set on the way. So kind of at a standstill right now. Oh, and I'm still waiting on my pistons and rods to come in so I can put them together and slap them on. So that's where we are right now. Made some progress, not too much progress, but that's what's to come. It's going in the truck, the 2000 Mitsubishi Montero Sport, and I could slap this together and just stick it in there, and it's already an upgrade. But took it a little step further, got me a bigger cam, gonna run some more fuel through it, and just see what happens. Trying to get anywhere between 350 to 400. I'll be happy with that major upgrade to what's already in there. But yeah, it's first installment of the series. Try to start putting together some videos of what's been going on so far. And to go to my point that this is a junkyard bill, I'm not gonna show prices, but pick apart. In 3 trips, I have gotten mostly everything. The only thing I have spent money on outside of the junkyard was my springs, the tuning upgrade, and the cam. That's it. My next trip to the junkyard will be for a EC, or the computer and the wiring harness and a fuel pump. And it's something else. But anyway, stick around. It's about to get real interesting. And so, one more thing to add to the introduction to the series, all right, and it deals with the transmission. There's gonna be a lot of fabrication coming along once they get back and we get this put together and it's time to get into the truck. I'm not too much worried about it right now because it ain't here. It's getting rebuilt. But when I say fabrication, I am keeping the rear and the front differentials in the truck, and I'm gonna match the 4060 up to the rear and then have the transfer case go up to the front. That's gonna be a tricky situation once we get there, but that's on down the line right now. We're not worried about that. We worried about this right here. And once we get this together and we get the transmission back, then we can worry about that. But it is gonna be a large amount of fabrication going on once we get to that point. But until then, we're gonna get this all together. Gonna get a first start video and all that. And then once this other stuff come in, I'm gonna record all that so we can get that together and you just follow along on it, because then once we do get to that point and we get that figured out, next is gonna be wiring. And I'm just kind of throwing stuff out there right now because it's stuff that has to be thought about, but I hadn't been thinking about it yet because I'm not at that point. But it is on the docket, and I'm getting to a point to where I need to start looking at those things because I am three, yeah, 4 months into this already. And yeah, I only got really the weekends to kind of work on this. I try to work on it during the week, but most of the times I come home and crash, eat, go to sleep. So most of the weekends is spent towards this, which is why it's a slow progress. But look, let me tell you something. Slow progress is still progress when it comes to a bill of any type. So we gonna get there, and when we do, it's gonna be crazy. Definitely a head turner because I really can't wait to hear this Cam. I can't wait. But and so battery cut off. But like I was saying, can't wait to hear the Cam. I can't wait to hear this together in general and just see it finished. But uh, I got short tubes over here, right? Off the stock block when I tore it down. I said I was gonna keep them just to put them back on here and mock them up. But I will be getting long tubes because I plan on, and I'm kind of on the fence with it right now. I want to do a full length exhaust, but at the same time, I kind of just want to dump like 2 or 3 inches right off the headers. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We not at that point yet. But stick around because I do plan on getting some more content out here around this whole thing. And it's gonna be fun because one, I'm new to all this. I've been learning as I go. I've been learning a lot as I go. Um, and I can go to the junkyard now in pretty much 2, 3 hours, had this thing out. That's how much I've learned since I started. And then I can go in there and tear it down, looking for exactly what I need. And some of the stuff I done picked up since I started this, amazing. But see, now I'm rambling. Just stick around, man. Just stick around. It's gonna be fun, for sure, for sure. But until the next video.